Gotta put my gains on.
So we are really going.
We're really going this time.
I mean, it sounds like we are.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it going.
And you see it going?
I see it going.
Okay, good.
I'm going to make it a little bigger so we can see it going even harder.
Sometimes, folks, it becomes hard to go. And that's just life, man. Sometimes it's hard to go.
Yeah, but thanks to our sponsor, you don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah. Thanks to Go Pro.
Thanks to...
You can go like a pro.
Thanks to go.com for helping us get there.
Yeah. We got a Phantom Menace on in the background. It's not a movie episode, but if you want to follow along, Jar Jar is about... I'll tell you the moment Jar Jar splashes into the water here in the first scene when he dives.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the exact... I'll go now, and you can line it up and watch it with us.
Yeah.
You know, if you want.
Just put it on the background.
That's totally fine.
He's about to.
All right, and now.
He just hit the water.
He just hit the water. Like, when I said now, it was perfectly timed. So
yeah. So that's that.
So
cool. We're syncing on all cylinders.
We've got everything lined up.
Everything's lined up.
Tony is not here. Thank God.
Tony is not lined up.
Oh, thank God he's not here. Yeah. I would have to talk to him.
Oh, woof. Yikes.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Probably almost none of you did, but I hope someone out there maybe got enjoyment from that 8 Crazy Nights thing.
Yeah, I did.
I enjoyed recording it.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed cutting it short. I'm glad I didn't have to finish it because it was terrible. Gave it 1 star in Letterboxd.
Brutal. It was a brutal time.
Yeah.
Brutal time for a Sandy boy.
Yeah, for the Sandman.
The Sandman. He really was the Sandman. He put us to sleep.
It's fucking. That's why he's called that. Then
just
quite apropos, I would say.
Suck one.
I mean, it's kind of fucked up. I'm pretty sure Tony's seen it already. Should we get into Spider-Man at some point in this episode?
Spodertown? I mean,
yeah. I don't see why not. Frankly, I'm sure Tony will have more insight to bring to it.
Yeah.
I wonder if he liked. I'm sure he liked it, but
is there a hard confirm that he has seen it, or
he said he was going to see it, like a noon showing on, I think Christmas or Christmas Eve, one of the two. He was going to see it.
Right on. Well, then let's get into it then.
Yeah.
If he didn't keep his word, then that's...
Yeah, I mean...
It's on him for being a liar.
I guess I'll just intro the pod normal style then. It's kind of hard to do it when there's not... When you kind of just want to get into shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Anyways, I'll do that. I didn't forget to introduce the podcast. I think this is the first episode, maybe the second or third that I've ever...
You remembered.
Not forgot.
Yeah.
To introduce the podcast.
You've been thinking about it the whole time.
This is probably Monday. Let's see. Yeah, the 27th. And you're listening to another episode of Woke and Boke. Boom.
Binger.
And you know what? Just for fun, the Halo sound effect too. Because it's just a fun sound effect. That just makes me happy.
100%.
So makes me feel like I'm in 2006 playing Halo on a Saturday morning. Whew.
Yeah, dude.
Vibes. Anyways, yeah, we get together every week. It's usually me, this guy, Max, and Tony. I am Connor Boyd, your host. You may know me from TikTok. It was pretty nice. I've been recognized a couple times. Dude, I was with my family and a guy asked to take a picture with me.
Nice.
Outside the grocery store. That was funny.
That's tight.
Because it was in front of my family. But shout out to that guy. He was very chill.
Nice.
You know, that's what you may know me from, and that's about it, really. Twitter, Instagram, perhaps, but you know, maybe a meme or two, but probably TikTok. Anyhow, yeah, so that's a thing. Then we, you know, have the wonderful, the brutal, the magnificent, the masterful, the powerful Max Sansa.
What's up?
Here is your other host. Max, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good.
Max, I've known for many, many years,
Yeah.
and he beats the fuck out of drums and mixes music and does a bunch of cool shit.
Those are things I do.
And then usually we have Tony here. Tony is in Illinois for the holidays.
He is.
So we're recording this without him. Fear not. I think we'll have probably a surplus of episodes after this next week.
We're gonna have a bit of a situation
because we have the first night, then we have the first day, and then we have the second day. So it's kind of nuts. Really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to just being there. You know, being there.
Yeah, there.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Just having a space.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyways.
Yeah.
Like I said, every week we do this. It's usually remote. Join us if you want to talk or listen to guys talk a lot about video games, music, television, current events.
Yeah.
Maybe anime, movies if I didn't mention that. Whatever, man. We're into a lot of shit. We're chill guys. We're good, sweet pals for many, many years. Won't you join us? Our Twitter is at Welcome Boke Pod. Our Instagram is at Welcome Boke Podcast. You can sub us on YouTube if you are, not already doing so. If you just listen, we're on Spotify, we're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts.
You listeners, you
listener. Yeah, because this episode we're in person, so there's a GoPro feed of us sitting here. This is one of my favorite scenes to wipe them out, all of them.
Scenes to wipe them out.
Yeah, so we're chilling. Follow us on that shit. We have a Discord too. You can join. We play Halo and post updates of when the episodes are live on all of our socials and the Discord and shit. And yeah, this is what we do.
Yeah.
So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and say spoilers.
Boilers alert.
For Spider-Man No Way Home. I will put a spoilers
jingle.
Title card so you can scrub to the part where there isn't spoilers if you're watching. But yeah, man, let's get into it.
Yeah, dude. I really hated the part where Willem Dafoe actually I liked the part where Willem Dafoe just hung brain. That was tight. Very artistic move of him.
Hung brain?
Yeah.
What?
Where his dick was out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, that was a good part.
Oh, right. Yeah,
I was a big fan of that.
Yeah, no. When his Green Goblin suit rips down the crotch area at one point, and his 9-incher falls out.
Yeah,
and it's
just
wild.
Straight up, it's insane.
It's wild, and it's green for some reason, even though he's
a human man.
Yeah, it's wild.
His dick only was green.
I thought that was funny how they added the hood back, and it was just Willem Dafoe's face as the Goblin. Now it's I don't know. You guys had a pretty dope design in that last style. I don't know why. That was some Disney Star Wars shit to me. For sure.
Where they were he's outgrown the mask. And it's just no, the mask is still pretty tight, dog.
Yeah, the mask is sick, and you can also blow the mask off in combat, and then whatever. But
the mask was also ahead of its time because he beat Tony Stark to it.
Yeah, the Iron Man kind of vibe.
Yeah, the mask that puts itself on. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for true. And the glider is very Iron Man also.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's there's a scene where Peter's just fighting in normal clothes against the Goblin who's also in normal clothes and a hoodie and a gray hallway. And I'm like, what am I watching? These are superheroes. What am I looking at? Why am I,
And so much of it was just too campy. It was entirely too bullshit.
Yeah,
but then
there's no depth to it. I don't get emotional about it. I don't feel fear. I don't feel
because they don't capitalize on the parts that viscerally make you feel things.
Yeah,
they really don't, and that's the biggest failing of that shit.
Yeah,
because it's just
I thought the other
God.
Spider-Man films were better, frankly. I mean, this new one is it's exciting and I mean, I guess it's probably the best one of the three, but it feels like a different movie than the other two Spider-Man, Tom Holland movies. It feels just like an Avengers movie or something that stars Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Tom Holland also revealing himself as quite a I don't know, someone who doesn't really give a shit about art or something like that. Like doesn't really, like, he's shitting on Martin Scorsese for saying Marvel films aren't cinema, and it's like, but don't do that.
Just you can just not speak.
And
that's the thing, and you're better for it.
And it's like, I know you're young, but like saying that you've been an Oscar, he said, okay, I'm gonna pull up what he said. Folks, I'm gonna pull up what he said.
He pulled rank, folks.
He pulled fucking rank.
He pulled award rank. Come on, man. Like, that's rule one. Just generally being a cool guy is you don't do that.
Right.
Because you're just like, well, as an award nominated child myself, I feel as though I have a good finger on the pulse of art as, one of the most famous auteurs of the medium.
He said, you can ask Scorsese, would you want to make a Marvel movie? But he doesn't know what that is like because he's never made one. I've made Marvel movies and movies that have been in conversation for Oscars, and the only difference is one is much more expensive than other. That's the only difference. So
I'm gonna kill everyone.
Anyways, but the freaking just movie in general was
the freaking movie.
You'll enjoy it for one viewing. There is a part where there's 3 spider.
Yeah, 3 spider part.
There's 3 guys on screen at once, and that is
part
pretty crazy. But in if you're hoping for something that goes beyond kind of like the regular Marvel kind of adorkable dialogue,
you're not really gonna find it.
You're not gonna find it here. You really aren't.
Props to Alfred Molina though.
Like, I thought Endgame and fucking Infinity War actually had a little bit of like, it was Marvel actually allowing a little bit of like darkness, a little bit of like fucked upness, but barely, like never escaping mid range, like never escaping that. But that's what this movie was trying to be, but I didn't feel that at all. And it's, I think, a lot to do with like, the seriousness is immediately cut off with, fucking one Spider-Man cracking the back of the other and having like dry Curb Your Enthusiasm conversation with each other. And it's just like, you're superheroes.
Yeah, man. Just go do more superhero shit. Yeah.
Like,
it's like, we don't have to be like, it's like they focus too hard on the, wait, you're Spider? I'm Spider. Do you ever have spider problem?
Yeah. How do you do that?
Well, you make spider juice?
And I have to create it.
We had to build in lab spider juice.
Right. And it's like, those would be cool conversations if they weren't
just like quippy.
So like packed within like stupid shit where it's like they all automatically like kind of like each other.
Yeah.
They don't have any sort of like difference in personality.
No.
A little bit they do. Like, Andrew Garfield's the sensitive one. Tom Holland is the best one.
Fucking dumb one.
Yeah, the dumb one. And then,
Toby's the elder.
Toby's the elder quiet soul.
Which, I don't know, man. He kind of had like old dude vibes. He was. Did they play up his age in that? Do you think? Because it kind of.
No, he's just old. I mean, he was like 25 in 2002. So he's probably almost 50. That guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I wondered if he was closer to 40 or 50.
When he was in Spider-Man 1, he was probably mid-20s, close to 30s. That's what it seems like.
That's true. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because all the kids in that movie,
they're like 40-year-old.
Thompson
men.
looks like a fucking 30-year-old.
Yeah. Anyway,
I think my main problem with this movie and with these Marvel plots around Spider-Man is he is tediously fucking naive and dumb.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make any fucking sense.
It's just
that someone would be a brilliant
folks.
Student and be that fucking morally naive. It's like, dude, it's a lizard man, a fucking octopus guy, a goblin guy. All these people have attacked you.
Yeah.
And
it's not
but
cute,
they'll
folks.
die. And it's like, the reason they're here is because of you. Because you're a fucking psychopath.
Right.
And go to Doctor Strange to alter reality because you fucked up. It's like, you're not a likable character. And then you're an entitled shit in real life. And then on top of that, your character is an entitled shit. Thinking they're like some beautiful child prodigy, fucking special angel.
Yeah.
Fucking center of the universe.
Yeah.
And it's like the real Peter Parker never wanted to be Spider-Man. It sucked to be Spider-Man.
Just kind of happened.
Yeah.
And
he tries to quit in Spider-Man 2. He tries to quit. He literally walks away from crimes that are happening.
Because he didn't have a multi-billionaire up his ass just telling him, yo, you're blowing smoke up his fucking taint either.
There's no like,
that whole dynamic fucked the whole thing.
I can't have Mary Jane and my identity at the same time, blah, 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 blah. Revealed at the same time, blah, blah. There was none of that. Like, it wasn't like be Spider-Man or be happy. It wasn't any of that. It's like, oh no, Mary Jane's just also super smart and is like on my team and is as smart as me and we're all going to go to MIT.
Yeah.
It's just boring, dude.
Yeah,
it's just boring. And it's like, yeah, is it like moment to moment exciting because you're like, wow, a new Spider-Man Marvel movie. Let's see where this goes. Let's see how this all works out. I wonder what surprises will be in the film. But looking back, like thinking about rewatching this, it's like it may be one of the Marvel movies I want to rewatch the least.
Yeah, because I mean
because nothing happens. It's boring.
It's one of those things where on the surface you leave it and you're like, wow, that was so epic. And it was like, if you watch it again, you will not feel anything because you know what's going to happen. And like, not in a way of like, and I don't mean that like if you watch a movie once, you can't watch it again. I mean it like that specifically, like, I can't see myself re-experiencing like the parts of that movie that I liked.
Yeah, and it's like it should have just been a movie about 3 Spider-Men.
Yeah,
fighting off one villain or something like that.
Yeah, they could fight the whole troop even.
Sure,
if it was just primarily focused on the boys.
The problem should have been
because they're really it's only like 40 minutes of the film, and even then, it's not.
It's just like the level of hype that this mid receives.
Yeah,
they don't have to do shit.
No,
they stick to the formula in every movie. They don't have to do shit, and people go fucking a multiverse. Like, let me tell you something. A multiverse is really cool in like comic form. Oh, fuck. But like when you're trying to do the entire plot of a multiverse plot in one movie, it's just fucking over. It's cluttered. It's cluttered, isn't it?
It's a bit much, mate.
It's a bit much. But you know, if you saw it, tell us what you thought. I mean, you can email us welcomebookpodcast@gmail.com. Let us know what you think. Tell us if we're crazy. We had a good time, but it's like we also were looking at each other at certain parts like, are you fucking serious? Like,
yeah.
Really? Like, Willem Dafoe says, I'm a bit of a scientist myself. I'm something of a scientist. You're doing a meme. You're writing memes into a movie, man.
Yeah.
That you have the responsible of the intellectual property for that meme. And you're going to just let people's memes be what you make?
Yeah. You're just going to reference your own self through the lens of an entity that has nothing to do with you.
Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, dude.
It's just, it's just the naivety.
The naivete really,
of
that too.
Of Sir Tom Holland to just be like,
they're pushing.
You know what? Just 7 supervillains in his face. Like, I can fix them.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
You absolute moron.
Like, you're not Spider-Man, dude. You're Disney fucking.
You're Spider-Boy.
Exactly. He's Spider-Boy.
He's Spider-Boy.
And it's a stupid, dumb version of Spider-Man.
Yeah. Also, for all the people that are just like, Andrew Garfield was the best part of that movie. He's a guy that was in the movie.
He's a talented actor. That's why you feel that way.
That's why you feel that way.
He's actually talented.
Because he's good at acting, but also he was in 2 of the worst Spider-Man movies ever.
By the way, this is not a joke. I read this online, like Hollywood Reporter or something like that. It was like on the internet, so it's true.
Yeah, for sure.
They are trying to get a Best Picture nominee for this movie.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No. I refuse.
And it's like, let me see if I can pull up the article. That would make so much sense because the Oscars really are just a commercial thing.
Yeah.
So it turning into the highest grossing films win is exactly what it deserves to become.
I don't.
In my humble age
opinion.
Yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home to campaign for Best Picture Oscar. After the strong critical and commercial debut, the creators behind Spider-Man No Way Home will make a push for the film to be nominated for Best Picture at this year's Oscars.
The Oscars.
Yeah, let's just open this article, see what delusional shit people are saying.
Well, Wonderland, they believe.
Right. Okay, Hollywood Reporter mobile site. Really not great. Okay.
They need to get it together.
Yeah, I've made Marvel movies, and I've also made movies that have been in the conversation in the world of the does this in 5 seconds in the world of the Oscars, and the difference really is one is much more expensive than the other. But the way I break down the character, the way the director etches out the arc of the story and characters, it's all. Okay, never mind, folks. I literally can't because it's doing so many ad pop-ups and like page shifts. I can't even read something.
Dude, I love websites.
I love mobile sites.
Yeah, mobile sites and the idea and just advertisements on the internet.
It's funny how people make fun of people like, oh, capitalism is responsible for everything. And
yes,
it's like, kind of.
Yeah, because it's almost as if the insistence on consistent growth is a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Consistent volume.
Profitable growth, yeah.
But it's like I can't even do the thing, which is read the article they published. I can't even give them that because there's so many ads that need revenue popping up that the page is literally shifting every 3 seconds and I can't keep track of what I'm reading.
Yeah.
Like that is perfect. That is a perfect example.
Yeah. I'm just trying to look at products.
I'm trying to look at products.
And you're
That's what they're doing in Watto's
garage
garage right now. They're trying to look at products.
They're just looking at products.
Damn, Jar Jar got a dump truck.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
That's just fat.
Watto's got the belly though.
The minion or the something for today. The minion or the bob for today. You ever seen that picture?
No.
If I can find it, I'll throw it up on the screen now. The minion or the bob for today.
There it is.
Oh, good. Have you seen Phantom Menace? It's one of the many Woke and Boke films we recommend you watch.
One of the many favorites.
One of the many favoritos. So yeah, anyways.
Many favorites.
Cap off Spider-Man. I left a Letterboxd review of it. You can read it on my Letterboxd, which is at Moschino Dorito if you want.
Go see it for $5.
I just think it was pretty embarrassing how overhyped it was. And I went to Twitter to be like, really, a 99% rating on Rotten Tomatoes? And people in my comments were like, yeah, it's that good. And I'm like, hey, man, what year were you born? And they're like, 2014. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
So yeah, like I was saying, people don't realize, like Jared made a really good point. It's like we experienced the best, basically the peak of commercial and technical, quality in filmmaking. Like, you have like the Star Warses, the Lord of the Rings, the Matrix, the Spider-Man movies, and arguably also Pirates of the Caribbean movies. You have these huge blockbusters around the turn of the 2000s. And then, someone was saying, oh, Endgame and, Infinity War had a huge impact. Because I was saying, like, I was basically saying you'll never have the same impact as those movies with
Yeah.
these stupid fucking mid-ass Marvel movies that play it safe and don't do anything creative. And people were like, Infinity War and Endgame had a big impact, changed things. And
No,
it's
they
like,
were just long.
First of all, no, they didn't. They just made money. And it's just a victory lap movie at that point. You've already won. You found your cash cow. You found the perfect formula. And I was like, the first Transformers movie had more impact, like financially and culturally, than those two movies combined.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And the kids that were fucking saying like, dude, you're tripping. No, that's fucking stupid. I was asking them their age. 01, 02.
Yeah, like that's
like
not
99. It's
yeah,
like
no.
you were 7 years old when it came out. Like,
Yeah.
you have no idea what kind of stranglehold that movie had.
Oh,
That and Jared basically broke down. My friend Jared, brilliant film and filmmaker, film critic. He was like, yeah, the fucking turn of the century movies show that you could, make blockbusters a certain way, and then Transformers showed you that you can make a shit ton of money without even having to make them good.
Yeah.
Without even having to make them all that good.
Oh, yeah.
And then and Marvel kind of owes that, and all these fucking movies basically after Transformers owe them that.
Yeah.
That model was kind of,
because after Transformers 1 was like, all right, neat. Like that was kind of it was pretty sick.
It was pretty fucking sick.
It was pretty fucking sick. And then
I
the
love
next
that
one
movie.
was really shit.
Yeah, the next
and then
movie
everyone was like, all right, cool, this is over with. And then they just kept happening.
Oh yeah, and they're still happening.
They're still happening.
Absolutely. Remember the one we saw? What was it? Transformers 4, probably?
Yeah, it wasn't
the
Dark
first
of the
one with
Moon.
Wahlberg, and we walked out midway through because we're like, we've seen enough Transformers.
And we were smoking in the theater, and it was still not.
And it was still like, man, I would love to be somewhere else on this nice day right now.
Yeah.
And I think we did have a good day after that.
We did. We were, and then the whole day we were like, man, I'm so glad we left that movie.
Yeah.
The whole time.
That's how it is sometimes, folks.
It was 2 hours and 45 minutes. And we had
Stanky.
we made it an hour and a half in, and like nothing had happened. We were like, and then we tried to watch it again, like in the last 2 years, and be like, maybe it wasn't that. Revenge of the Fallen. That's the one it was.
Is that 4? Because I thought Revenge of the Fallen was 2.
That might be 2.
Something. I don't know.
We'll check them out.
I mean, it was. I remember it was like the first Wahlberg movie.
Yeah,
and it was supposed to be dinosaurs in it, and we never got to that part.
Yes, that's Age of Extinction.
Age of Extinction.
God damn it, dude.
Dude, I just need every fight from that clipped up into one, and so I don't have to.
It'll be 12 minutes long.
Right. I mean, it probably would, out of like the 6 movies of just the fighting scenes, it'd probably be like a 2-hour movie.
Yeah. 2 hours, 45 minutes, directed by Michael Bay, starring Mark Wahlberg and Stanley Tucci.
I'll tell you one thing, the new Michael Bay movie looks like a return to form. Ambulance, that looks fucking sick.
I'm interdasted by that.
Yeah. And Yaya's in it?
Yeah.
Fire.
Abdul Mateen. What a guy.
Yeah.
Ambulance. It's Dorothy. It's Mr. Molly.
It's young Darthles. It is young Darthles. Yeah, man. So that's Spider-Man. Do what you will with that. Yeah, you can also check out. I saw Licorice Pizza.
Okay.
Lick on My Nuts Pizza, and yeah, I mean, it was pretty good. It was pretty freaking good, actually, despite, it being about like a 25-year-old who's like hanging out with a 15-year-old and his friends.
Interesting.
But it's like, it's because they're both like really naive and bored and like kind of losers. So they're all they kind of have. And they do, spoiler alert, end up like, falling in love with each other. It is a love story, but they don't like, it's non-physical. So it's weird, but it's done in a way that's like aware and also doesn't like necessarily endorse that kind of shit. And there's also just a lot more to it than that. In terms of like, they're kind of friends more than anything. It feels like it's like friends that are also, I guess, slightly romantically in love with each other. It's a weird thing. I don't know, but he pulls it off. It works really well.
Huh.
And there's some incredible. It's very like Pulp Fiction-y in the sense that there's like all these kind of. There's a lot of like vignettes. There's a lot of like little parts to the movie. So I just really liked it a lot, and it's beautifully shot, good performances, just good filmmaking, folks. Good times. You can read my review on my Letterboxd, like I said.
Today we're talking about Connor's Letterboxd.
Yeah,
just go rip it.
Go goddamn follow it right now.
Go follow. Hey, follow me on Letterboxd too.
Yeah, dude.
I think I'm Uncle Chuz. Maybe I have my name. I don't know. Figure it out.
Figure it the fuck out.
Figure it the fuck out. Wow, that was a fart.
Wow.
Yeah,
we're leaving that in, folks.
We're here.
I wonder if we have emails. Maybe we do, maybe we don't.
You know, it's a great question. I'm glad you asked it.
It's a great question. I'm glad you asked it.
I really am.
Thank you.
You know, this weather needs to get itself together.
Oh, it looks like Google One's telling us we have a $5 Google Play credit. So that's...
Look at that. We could use it for a movie.
We could.
Or we could use it on drugs.
We could suck a dick.
Or we could use it on pizza.
You could use it on drugs.
And ice cream.
So, I don't know. How was your Christmas, dude? I mean...
It was pretty fun, man. It was not bad. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
Went to the grandparents last night.
Mm-hmm.
Had a cheeky little dinner. And, got some Pod Pros. Here.
Oh, yeah, man. Tell us about the Pod Pros. Tell us what your thoughts were.
The Pod Pros.
What was it like putting those in for the first time?
Well, the biggest fucked up thing was the spatial audio business. Was the whole, like, turning my head and then my shit would be moving all around like that.
Yeah.
So I turned that shit off post-haste. I wasn't about it. But... crazy. I see what they're going for. Like in the right situation.
Mine only does that when I if I'm watching like a video on my Photos app, it does that and it's like, whoa, this is like VR.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it's weird. But I think when you use Apple Music, it uses it too.
Oh, that would make a lot of sense.
And that's
only first party apps, I guess.
Yeah, and that's strange, but
that's fucking crazy though.
No, they sound good. The noise canceling is jarring. Like I need to get used to it.
Yeah.
Because fuck.
It's so nice though.
Yeah.
I want all noise to be canceled. Let's stop canceling people and just cancel noise.
Well, that's the thing is because it's not like it doesn't like deafen you,
right?
But it's idle noise. Like the noises that you don't even realize that you're hearing, like the sound of like
it's like the sound of when you close a window in your apartment.
Yeah,
and all the street noise gets
exactly.
Cut off.
Like you just hear like the vents in the house, like, and then they just turn off.
Yeah, it's just like, and then you're in peace.
Yeah, like you can snap and hear yourself.
Makes me want to get those fucked up $400 Bose ones too.
The Apple ones don't support.
No, not the Apple ones. The Bose ones. Yeah, no. That are like stupid good that you can wear on a flight and not hear shit.
Oh yeah, no, those are tight. Those are classic style. But I got these, not to do the Christmas haul.
Dude, go on.
The two things I was excited about, because it's about seeing the family, but I'm excited about my AirPod Pros, and I got a coffee grinder. I got a new coffee grinder.
Let's go.
It's it'll be really consistent. So
Damn.
I'll be making some crazy brews.
You got like pretty accurate presence of shit you like.
Yeah. Well, because when I got put up against the ropes this year, and then I was finally just like, you know what? I don't know what I want. And these are things that I thought about.
These
I
are some
ideas. I don't really want anything, but if you're gonna get me something, why not these things?
I got my mom got me a heart rate monitor, and I was like, "Oh, great! I can use this when I'm doing drugs, so I can keep track of that."
Yeah, you can just have.
I don't have to do this anymore when I'm, Yeah,
you just keep your data consistent.
Yeah,
and actually have like a good record.
Yeah,
yeah.
But I was kidding.
No, you weren't.
I probably am not, but
no, I'm just kidding.
I'll probably wear the telemetry strap when I go out, just in case.
The what?
The telemetry.
What is that?
It's like the heart rate strap thing.
Oh, got you.
They have it on like ellipticals and shit sometimes.
On the elliptical.
The elliptical. You can put it on your finger. Or you can hold on to
those
the
boys.
shit.
Yeah, those
and
guys.
it'll be like, your heart rate is bullshit. Your heart rate
Go
low
faster,
F.
pussy.
Yeah, go faster, pussy. Just Plankton's wife robot computer telling you that.
Karen.
Yeah. Go faster, pussy.
Yeah, how wild is it that his computer wife was named Karen?
Karen!
Wow. That was nuts.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Dude.
Dude.
Yeah, I guess Plankton is, it's just that.
Dude.
It's a guy, that guy's, every one of the characters that guy ever played was like, based off of a voice like this. It was like, yeah.
Yeah, TV syndication voice.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Coming up later on King of the Hill.
Coming up on King of the Hill.
On this week's episode of The Simpsons.
Coming up on King of the Hill.
Bart.
Only Toonami.
Oh my god. Then we finish things off with a little King of the Hill.
With a little KITH. KOTH.
Then we finish off everything with a little bit of Family Guy.
KOTH Impact.
American Dad Sigma.
Yeah. American Dad Zekai coming up tonight on Toonami.
The Cleveland Show, ship it in.
The Cleveland ship it in. Oh man, that's so funny, mate.
Oh my god. Peter Ball Z.
Yeah, Peter Ball. It's just Dragon Ball, but it's Peter as a child. Yeah. It's funny, dude.
Followed by Robot Chicken. That was just
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
That was
Robobo Bobo Chicken.
Oh man.
Robobo Bobo Chicken. Coming up tonight.
Robo Biden.
Hey, dude, let's go, Brandon. Dude, it's okay. They don't know what we're saying. We're safe.
Dude, we're gonna get censored by the mainstream.
No.
media.
YouTube
dude,
doesn't know about Let's Go, Brandon.
We're gonna get canceled.
Watch Let's Go, Brandon actually get censored. That would be funny.
Oh, it probably is.
It's like, how fucking dare you?
You get to the point where it's just like, when are like the censors just fucking with people? Like, when are they just like not? It's not even about free speech anymore. It's just about fucking with people.
I'm at a loss for words. I try to be such a good boy on these apps because I don't want any of my shit to get deleted. Are you fucking kidding me?
Fuck no.
But fucking I literally put up a TikTok which was a video of Jay Cutler jumping in the pool in slow motion, being like, I'm a big guy. I'm a big like talking about how big he is. Like, when you're 290 pounds, which is how much I weigh sometimes. Like,
you don't understand the benefits of being a normal person until you look at someone like me who, can't buy clothes off the shelf, can't eat normal places to eat, can't ride in certain size cars, can't ride in certain size airplane seats, going to hotels overseas, staying in small beds, trying to fit in small showers. It's hard to shop. It's hard to go out to eat. It's hard to travel. So, I mean, when you're 290 pounds, it's very difficult to do a lot of things.
it's like, your normal clothes don't fit you, normal shoes don't fit you, normal hats don't fit you. You're enormous. And he's like slow motion, like jumping in this pool, bulky as fuck. And I just put the word me, period.
Yeah.
And it got taken down for like sexual content. And then I got like the warning of like, your account could be banned soon if you're not careful. And I'm like, say la fucking V, I guess.
Yeah,
so,
dude.
Wild.
This shit is bullshit, man.
It's bullshit. The censors.
Bullshit.
The censors are censoring us.
They're censoring everything. They're censoring the censors.
Except Twitter. You can just catch dick and pussy on Twitter. It's pretty nice.
You kind of, everything's there. Everything's on Twitter for sure.
Yeah.
Well,
like Violet Myers, for example. Shout out. I started following her on Twitter. Phenomenal. Phenomenal
Good
stuff.
work.
So it's a free country on Twitter to a degree.
Yeah. It's freer than most.
You're not free to be intolerant.
No.
but you're free to do basically anything else.
Yeah.
Darth Maul's like spaceship is cool as shit. It's like a Star Destroyer mixed with a TIE fighter.
Yeah, he's got a nice rig
It's
going.
fucking sick.
He's got a nice rig cooking right there.
And the green lights and the little ball sack he comes out from the bottom.
Oh,
He's like,
forget
I am
about it.
Darth Maul. And then he has like
spot.
his curvy ball sack modern like motocycle thing. He zips around
dude,
on.
forget about it. His triple
Yeah, he's looking around. It'd be funny if someone was actually watching Phantom Manny with us
Yeah, exactly.
the whole time. I mean,
Yep.
it's a great film to have on in the background vibes.
Background vibes. It's in the background and it's on.
we were off the mushies doing little Attack of the Clones action.
Oh, I thought you were doing the Two Towers.
No, so audibles were called, and after some diplomacy and agreements were made, new people entered the pictures.
Were called.
And,
oh my God.
And honestly, they were both extremely chill. Like, I like those guys; they're good guys. So it wasn't a big deal. They were also funny. They added to the experience. One guy I talked to actually is a friend of a friend of Tony's. He was just like, dude, this is the thing about Tony's friends is like they're like Mizzou, Columbia, like
boys,
Illinois, like fellers. They're fellers. And this guy was like, yeah, man, like he kind of talked like this a little bit. I couldn't really tell what his accent was. It kind of sounded like rural Illinois something.
Yeah, just a little something in there.
And he's like, yeah, man, like this dude, like he kept saying, it kind of sounded like that, like this dude.
Theo Vaughn.
Like, yeah, kind of a Theo Vaughn vibe. He's like, this dude, like, he's like, yeah, me and my girl, because so we were outside and we were all in coats and this guy was wearing a t-shirt and jeans and it was like brick 30 outside. And he's like, yeah, it doesn't get cold here. Like, I'm from the north, man. Like, I like it when it's cold. He's like, this is nothing for me. I'm sweating. And I'm like, what? And he goes, yeah, man, ever since I did Molly for like a month straight with my girlfriend. And then like, ever since then, my body temperature has been way off. And I'm like, wait a second. Wait a second. Go back. He's like, yeah, man, like, no, we would just roll for like days at a time and then just like take a break and keep rolling and shit. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And he's like, yeah, every night, probably like 0.2, 0.3. Take a couple days, take a break, then roll again. And I'm like,
oh my God.
0.2, 0.3 a night. He said, I've taken like doses that high, like 0.2, 0.3, and had really amazing rolls. And then I've taken like 0.7, 0.8. It's like, and they weren't even as good as rolls. And I'm like, wow. Like,
all right.
Like, wow. That's it's a lot. And so I was like, so I asked him and I'm like, mind you, I'm in my own trip, thinking about, wow, I do psychedelics a lot, and do they help me? Do I find that there's a good use for them? And is that just justification, etc.? Because at the end of the day, we do these things by instinct. We just like know that it's worth it to do, or that we want to do it, or it's worth it. We make a choice to do it. And so I was talking to him and I'm like, yeah, do you feel like you've suffered any like long-term psychological like effects from that shit? And he just goes, yeah, I think I'm a lot happier. He's like, yeah, I think I'm just like a lot happier. And I just started laughing because it's like, that's every time I hear someone did like a shit ton of acid or a shit ton of everything, it's just like, they're just better off for it. Yeah. It's really weird. Yeah, man. So shout out to that guy doing that much Molly for a month straight.
Big ups.
Just every day.
Good work.
He's like, yeah, Molly's my favorite drug.
I can see. I guess.
Yeah. I want to see what your brain looks like under a CAT scan, but yes.
But beyond that, yes.
But beyond that, that's sick, dude.
That's good for you.
And then his other friend was there they both went to Mizzou. His other friend was there too. And it was just good vibes. They were playing pool the whole time. I was wrapped up in like a big ass blanket, sitting just on the stairs watching them. We had Attack of the Clones on. It was just a good time.
Very clean. Very clean.
John showed up. He's been on the podcast before. John,
shout out Jonathan.
Tony's brother. He showed up looking like he sold sandals and like in Hercules time, like he literally looked like Mr. Tumnus, like with a goatee and like curly hair with curly short hair and like a goatee that's way too long down the middle.
Fucking shout out, dude.
And then he was wearing like a 90s like Eeyore quarter zip fleece that I was like, where did you get that?
Of course.
It was dripped out.
And he
came
like
down
Eeyore from like Winnie the Pooh?
By the way, yeah.
Like with
like
him
a
on
huge patched in Eeyore.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh
And I think
my
it even said
God.
Eeyore. It was like, you definitely bought this in Disney World in the 90s. Like you had to.
Let's go.
And also Tony's basement, like I go down there and we're like, all right, this is also classic Tony. Like we go down there and we already take the shit. And he's like, oh man, I can't get the TV working. And it's like a half hour because they lost the remote and they've just had it lost for months. And he didn't even know if the TV would work at all.
Yeah.
And he had to bring a Chromecast down so we could like cast into the TV. That was the only way we could watch anything. So I was like, I don't even know if we can watch a DVD or anything down here. But so that happened. But also like the entire basement was taken up like an Axis and Allies game, like a fucking massive Risk board with like 400 tiny ass, differently colored, differently shaped pieces and shit all over this giant map and like a real World War II helmet sitting on it. And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, is it the one in the corner?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like it was the pool table, and then it was like in the back was like 4 folding tables set up together with this giant map, and clearly like a massive game. And John was telling me he's playing with 11 people, and it takes an hour to an hour and 15 minutes per turn. So to get everyone to go, it takes about an hour to get through everybody.
What the
One
fuck?
turn because you have like 50 pieces to move and shit, and you got to think about what. And it's like a 5-minute timeline, but it's 11 people.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, that's dedication, man. Like, how do you coordinate that? No, for sure, it's like D&D, but like, fuck,
yeah,
that's got to be like you all have to be nerds.
You have to be so committed.
Yeah, exactly,
and know what you're doing.
Godspeed though.
Yeah, that shit's cool.
Fucking that shit's dope.
Yeah, I want to do more D&D. I should find a place to do D&D. And
yeah, I tried D&D, and the person that I was playing D&D with just wasn't very chill. It just wasn't like a good wasn't like a good beginner's vibe.
The first time I played D&D, the DM was not the chillest guy either.
Yeah, DMs. I understand it's a lot, but you just got to chill the fuck out. You really do.
Yeah, make it fun.
Make it fun. Yeah, make it inviting.
Fun.
But also, I just don't think I was at a point in my life to really give a shit about D&D. So there's also that.
Yeah, but that shit would be fun if it was like you, me, and Tony, and maybe like a 4th person did a campaign.
Oh, yes,
that could be fun.
Yeah, someone that knows how to play the game.
Yeah, like 2 other people. Like if it was John and like one of his friends, we could play like a 5-person D&D game.
That would be sick.
That would be sick, actually. We could honestly start that and then like pick it up every year where we left off.
That might be tough, but we can try it. Oh my god! Like I had the same thought.
Anything's possible
through friendship.
Yeah.
See, no lag, so we can
do
that. We can belt.
Dude, that Boke show is just sick, man.
Just the giant silhouette of penises.
Yeah. Just a fucking dragon cock.
Just a huge monster dong.
Yeah, there's an episode. It's very gay.
A magnum dong.
It's a martial arts like show.
Yeah.
It's very, very graphic, very brutal, but
dudes rocking.
Definitely a lot of that. I love how the pod race scene's starting right now.
Let's go.
Fucking stinking. Yeah, man. There's a part where Mr. Oliva is hired to come take some guy out. And the guy makes him undress, and there's just like the faintest shadow of his dick in the shot, and it's like this fucking big.
Yeah, it's massive.
Yeah.
And it's very erect.
It is very erect. He's very excited.
Yeah.
So
that's that show.
That's
sorry, they're pod racing right now, and this is just quite possibly the best scene in the movie. So
I mean, this is one of the best scenes
in film.
In
Yeah.
my opinion.
Yeah, like it's
fucking ecstatic.
Like you can't tell me that this ever happened before this.
It's like Lucasfilm making the trench. It's the you know what it is? If you know, the trench run scene in Star Wars, the original 1977 Star Wars is kind of the peak of the Star Wars saga or the Star Wars trilogy, then this is certainly the peak of the prequel trilogy in my opinion.
For sure.
It's just incredible. It stands on its own. It's just ecstatic how it's shot, what it looks like.
The Raiders.
The era it came out too. Like I just think of like how everything was just Windows 98, Windows XP shit around this time. I just feel like also the Windows XP background of the field with the sky.
Oh, forget about it.
Green hills with the skies, like it's in this movie too. Like they all fight in that at the end. It's pretty funny.
No, for sure.
It's the same vibe.
God damn, this movie's so sick.
Yeah, it's sick as fuck.
Yeah.
It's also really trippy. Like all the Star Wars movies are trippy.
I feel like this one gets a bad rap a lot of the time.
Yeah, it's
not to
actually
say it's
like one of the
flawless, but-
most interesting ones in my opinion.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to say it's flawless, but I think it's definitely like I don't know.
It's just very
man.
imaginative. It's the first time you see Star Wars. It's like Star Wars was not a thing. Believe it or not, folks, there was a period between 1983 and 1999 that Star Wars did not have a movie out every fucking year.
Yeah.
And yeah, man.
Like it rested. Because now it's like people reboot shit within 4 years. And it's like
yeah, man.
Absolutely stupid.
And it's like this is the first time you're seeing R2-D2 again.
Right.
Like a lot of people that saw Star Wars in theaters were probably old or dead. Some of them.
Yeah, some of them.
Some of them.
But yeah.
The ones who were kids, no. But
I mean, my father was a fucking child when they started. He was 7 years old when fucking first Star Wars came out.
My dad was
and then I was 4
15
when episode 1 came out.
Yeah.
So it's like, think about that. Like,
yeah. Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I was 5 years old. I saw it in theaters.
Yeah. I mean,
you
I did
bet
too.
Your bottom dollar.
But it's just like same timeline, essentially.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Just look at them go.
Yeah, they're just zipping.
Just look at them go.
Yeah, sorry,
and the sound is crazy too, folks. If you're watching this on your own, I mean, I know that sound is it's just amazing. How it's just
Sabalba tossing the fucking the grenade. Yeah, no, I had no idea.
Every
it was
time
be this
I
brutal.
open my DMs, it's a new topper.
Oh, when he starts the spinny.
Oh, the spinny is crazy. Real ass crowd alert.
And he just straight fixes it.
Yeah, he's like, let me
9.
just get this a new topper.
He's like, hold on, I'm 9. Let me fix this real quick.
Yeah, I'm 9.
I'm driving this vehicle and I'm a small child.
The way the POV works here, well, it looks so good. Like they give you the POV of the magnet thing he uses to grab onto the
the gripple grapple
engine.
Oh, he's just gonna grill him. He's just let's go. He's just going to absolutely bit this
He's gonna grill him. I'm gonna grill it.
I'm gonna grip it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so close to Gripsky. Yeah, come on, Raiders, shoot him down. Not him. Don't shoot him. This has just turned into an episode 1 watch along.
Literally.
Yep.
I will say though, having been detached from my PC and Halo Infinite, it is funny how I'm finding myself not really missing playing. I feel like after playing 100 hours of it, I think I'm just like a little gassed out.
Yeah.
And I think I probably will play it when I get back, but I might take a break or two, let the FOMO come back in.
Yeah. Because I feel like they're just going to keep adding shit. They've already added more shit to it than a lot of games will add in an entire year of updates.
Yeah, like I'm a total sheep consumer. Like if you add new content to Halo, like I'm playing it that instant.
Yeah.
But I've played all of it. You have 3 maps, you have your campaign. I fucking clap cheeks through that. And yeah, playing the campaign and doing like the bases and shit is fun, but it's not like productive. It doesn't feel like I'm going anywhere or getting better at anything or ranking up in any way or getting more experience in any way. But you can unlock like a lot of multiplayer shit, which is cool. And it's also just a vibe. But yeah, I need to finish Deathloop and like some other games. I might play some Gears 5 when I get back home.
I'm kind of just looking for something chilled out. Because I'm playing a lot of Halo and a lot of Bloodborne, and I'm gonna cop Riders Republic.
Oh yeah,
and just zone.
Riders Republic, the most phenomenal game. Yeah, that's on PC too, right?
It's on everything, I believe.
Oh, PS5 is what you're getting.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it on the PS5. It's on PS4.
Dude, I cannot wait for that to be playing. We're playing. Now.
Yeah, actually, I need to. I'm gonna do that after this app, but I'm gonna use my fucking
your Bipski,
my Biff card.
Yeah,
my Biff Bard.
Yeah, definitely. I have one of those also.
Yeah, because it did exactly what I said it was going to do, folks. Since the last time we talked about Riders Republic, it is available for half off right now.
So was Deathloop at a certain point.
Really?
Well, didn't I send that shit to you?
You did, yeah, actually. Deathloop was half off. Games, I'm sorry, games. But also, you're not worth $60 a lot of the time.
Yeah, to try. They don't let you try games anymore.
Yeah, we need more demos, folks.
Yeah, like I'll pay full price for a game if I'm pretty confident it's going to be good. But that's why I don't buy a lot of games, because I can't really try them. Although most of the games that I like are free to play. I might get more into Fortnite again. Mm-hmm. Just I miss playing Battle Royales a little bit.
Bipskis?
And Warzone, I don't think I may someday come back to Warzone, but I don't know.
If they add a fucking Battle Royale to Halo, here's what Halo Infinite needs, folks. This is coming from someone who's not a big Halo fan. We need about 5 more maps, and then we need a Battle Royale. And then we need Forge.
Right.
Fuck co-op campaign.
And custom games.
I'm not excited about co-op campaign as much anymore, all right? But what I do want is custom games, Forge, 5 new maps, and a Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Then we're good.
You make a good point about the campaign. It doesn't feel like one that co-op fits in either.
No, it seems like
it kind of sucks.
I feel like it would be fun if there was more shit. Here's where it would be fun is if the campaign had an online component like Dark Souls, where you could get like invaded by other like factions of dudes.
That could be crazy.
That would be fun. I feel like that would be super cool.
That could be really
But
crazy.
I feel like the insistence with this like open worldness, now I see why it's going to take a while to get co-op campaign going, but also I don't really see it being as fun.
Yeah, by that time I may not give a shit.
Yeah.
I could see Battle Royale for Halo Infinite being really cool if you start out with like the pistol and that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then like as you drop somewhere and you can find like power weapons, but you can only have 2 at a time and there's limited ammo.
Yeah.
And like you can find those little ammo towers to get more ammo, but if you run out, if you get caught without ammo, you're fucked. Like, you got to grapple away, that type of shit. I could see it being really cool, especially with the vehicles. You know, quads would be really fun.
Yeah,
that would be fucking crazy.
Yeah,
no, I could see that being really sick.
Yeah, no, I mean the infrastructure is there, and the reason why I think it would work is because like there's all these other games that really only exist as a battle royale, or like Call of Duty has proven like. Warzone, outside of the context of a regular Call of Duty game, works as a battle royale. Right. Apex is like almost only a battle royale, which has arenas, but like super limited game types.
Some of the powers, though, don't make sense in arenas at all.
Exactly, and like it's not as balanced.
Like trying to find your enemies,
right? Halo is a much more balanced, like limited player size video game, so I feel like it can only scale up better than a game that can't. So let me put it this way. A lot of the free-to-play big games don't scale down very well, but I feel like Halo would scale up really well.
They have everything you would need to counter situations that would be like poorly skewed. Like if someone's in the wide open and you have a battle royale, a battle rifle, and you're like behind a rock and there's just nowhere they can go. Well, if they have a shield, they can drop that and save themselves. They could grapple away. You know, they could Vehicles exist. So it's like, also don't get caught up in the open. Yeah. But like, you know, there's built in like escape movement weaponry
Active camo.
Active camo could be crazy.
Overshield.
Active camo could be crazy.
Oh yeah. Insane.
Especially if there's like a hot drop location that's a tower and then you're just going up back smacking 6 people in a row. Like I can't wait to see what the highlights look like. Like the people who are goated at the game, what they do.
Oh dude.
But yo, thank you guys for listening.
Yeah.
This has been another episode of Welcome Boke. If you have listened all the way through and you don't follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, maybe you're not part of our Discord, check out all that shit. The link is in our description.
Check it out.
We'd really appreciate it.
We would.
You know, and hit us up whenever. Like
cheap.
We're always trying to like sesh on Halo or whatever in the Discord.
Yeah.
So come through, you know,
we're kicking it.
It's all good. It's all here for you.
It's all love, brother.
We got another episode coming out next week. We probably have I have no idea because it's just like it depends on how we feel.
Yep.
But I'm getting the feeling that the next couple weeks you may be getting more than one episode a week.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. Yeah, the biggest thing is subscribe to our YouTube if you want to support us. I think that's probably the biggest one.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, next episode Tony definitely will be on. And it'll be a bop. But,
it'll be a bipskin.
You know,
a ripper.
A ripper. So yeah, Merry Christmas to y'all. Happy New Year. I guess New Year's this week if you're watching this, which is crazy. The end of 2021 is this week. So enjoy it. Love you guys. Welcome back forever, motherfucker. Peace the fuck out.
Yeah.